What up, Gemini? Gemini, Happy New Year. I hope this is going to be an amazing year for you guys. I think it is, Gemini. I have utmost hope and faith in the spirits because I've seen so many of my Gemini friends doing really well moving into the new year. So I think for some of y'all, this might be the year that a lot of things fall into place. Let's see. Let's pick all these charms up. I cannot believe we're already in 2025. Look, it was trying to fall out. But let's see. Move too quick. Move too quick. Alright. Let's go ahead. Oh, I see a card. I got the board moving all over the place. Goodness gracious. Some of y'all definitely are going to either be going into a medical field where you're going the education, spending some money, or there's sickness that could be taking some money. Just because the purse fell in sickness and then the doctor fell in money. So there may be something that's coming in that you need to get on top of with help, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Or you could be going to medical school or, I don't know, getting certified in something. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Alrighty, let's see. So, right off the bat, bullet casing in the love, especially with somebody that is long distance. Evil eye energy, not major because it's upside down. Definitely shows spirit trying to protect you from something. The moon, something could be hidden. So, with love, be a little bit careful. Don't put everything into something because it may not be everything um, that it's supposed to be. Be careful of losing money with travel. Some of you, there may be a cruise or something that you're going on. Anchor is in travel 2025. It's upside down. There may be some type of delay with travel. Now, if this is not a cruise, this could be that you're going somewhere and just make sure that you're not getting stuck with having to pay a lot of money out for something. Like if you're going with multiple people, get down. Get down from there. Milo, get down. If you're going with other people, it could be a problem where somebody may not have money, or you could be dating somebody that is long distance because of the bullet casing that is pulling on your money. And that could just be traveling back and forth. If this is a general read, you might also be dealing with somebody that is, if they're traveling back and forth, they could be losing money. But I am seeing some money lost with travel. Now, good spell work, purse upside down, manage your money. If you're spending, be really careful that you're not overspending. Does look like money is coming in, but there's money that's coming out. Money upside down here, money upside down here, money here. Only thing that is upright is good spell work, bringing in some finances, but Spirit is definitely telling you to watch your finances. Now, some of you could be putting money on something you absolutely love. There may be, let me move some of this around and see some of these cards. Let's see. Is that Nine of Pentacles? Entrepreneurship is coming in. Let's see, Eight of Wands, messages. There may be somebody that's coming to you with an opportunity to invest in something or put your finances together and make some money. Some of you might be starting some type of home-based business, could be working remotely from home, bringing money in. Some of you might be talking to someone about a relocation or a move. There is some changes that are coming in. Be careful of trickster energy though. If you are moving in with somebody or somebody's moving in with you, make sure that they are not playing games. We got the ancestors and they are around here. So there could be some warnings about a move. Could be where you're planning on moving. There also could be, like I said, who you're planning on moving with. If this is a roommate situation, check the person out if you don't know them. Even if you do know them, still enter into like some type of contract or agreement where you're protected. I don't know why, but I kept hearing Airbnb. So if you're getting a trip or going somewhere, make sure that if this is somebody saying, oh, I'm going to pay you back for this Airbnb, that you get your money up front. Because I don't know, there's something tricky with money that could be coming in for you guys this month. Any type of investment, Make sure that you're reading over paperwork and things before you sign. Um, I am getting something that could be messing with you with your throat. There also may be some issues with your mouth that's coming in. So if there's any type of dental problems, some of you might be trying to get that done this month. There also could be something with tonsillitis or some issue with your throat that you're going to have to deal with. And I'm sounding all groggly and everything like that. So I don't know. This could be air signs. Maybe having some issue because I'm having a little bit of issue with my thyroid. Some of you might even be dealing with some thyroid issues too. All right. I do feel like with the walnut shell, this is giving birth to something now. This is crossing money and family. Now, family could be an organization. This could be a job, especially if you work a lot and you spend a lot of time there. Sometimes it becomes like family. Some of you, I feel like there's a new project that you're coming across. Like I said, you could be either making money doing something you absolutely love, or this could be investing in a partnership with somebody that you're romantically involved with. For some of you, though, I think this is following a passion. I am getting some type of communication that's coming in. Could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This might have to do with spiritual or religious connections. There may be some things that are being talked about within this month. I am seeing the demon head and the sword. So some of you are protecting yourselves, and this could be within, I think it was 1 month. Yeah, some of you might be protecting yourself against somebody. And why is that? Manifestation. We got demon head on one side. We have devil head on the other. You trying to stand your ground. Let's see. Best friend is upside down. There may be an ending to a relationship. You could be losing some friendships. Either you're cutting somebody off or they are cutting you off. And I don't know why we got devil on one side, demon head, but this could be that maybe dealing with somebody that doesn't like people that you're around. This also could be that family is, if maybe you're dating somebody that your family doesn't like, there's some conflict with a cut down the middle. And I feel like somebody is standing their ground. And this could be you. If you don't like my partner, then I'm cutting you off. This could be family. If you're going to be with this person, then we're cutting you off. So there's something that's coming in. Hold on, Gemini. Hold on. All right. And speaking of Geminis, my Gemini over here got Amazon stopping by the house every day. So watch your money, Gemini. So I feel like there's definitely some type of division that is coming in. Demon head, devil head, both energies seem to kind of be not great. But I do see you could be making decisions that you're going to pull away from people, cut some people off. Some of you past love is coming back in, and this could be that somebody is not 100% happy with the past love. We do have the claw, so be careful if somebody is coming back from the past, because there may be an issue that's coming in with that. Let's see what's going on underneath all that. Now, in the good luck sector, though, you have a mermaid, which could be water energy, water spirit. This could be get in touch with your emotions. Also, too, this could be psychic vision, paying attention to your intuition that's coming in. So there may be some things that are opening up with emotions, paying attention to what's going on, maybe even learning to trust your intuition, because I feel like you're being guided. Now, there is a little bit of stress with a friendship because we have the dog there. Some of you, with the Nine of Pentacles, this could be independence, somebody wanting to be by themselves. For some, too, stress could be because of a sick dog. I see somebody watching something. So it could be somebody watching a friendship to see if something is working out with this stress. Also, this could be a person that if there's an animal, they could be watching over an animal. Let's see. Nine of Wands, we definitely have the gun and defending yourself. You may be feeling like somebody's giving you an ultimatum or vice versa. General read. Defending themselves. Especially when it comes to money. If somebody is asking for money, are asking to borrow money and you don't have it or you don't want to give it to them, they may be asking you why. Why can't you do this? Why can't you help me out? Because I feel like that you have some money coming in, but Spirit is telling you to be smart. Some of you may have gotten a settlement, an inheritance, a promotion, and I feel like somebody feels entitled to that money, and I feel like that you're going to be standing your ground with it. There may be like a no, and this person is like why, and it's just the bullet is almost like somebody trying to push boundaries with you. So be really careful, Gemini, that you're not allowing somebody to kind of push boundaries or take you a little bit further than where you want to go. Your crown is in the upright, and I see 3 of Cups, which is opportunities that are coming in. There's money there, but be careful of not looking at opportunities closely. Your catcher's mitt is upside down, but you have eyes there. So if some of you did get a settlement and you may have some friends that are like, okay, can you invest in this for me? Don't just go face value. Actually really get the paperwork, look at it, look at the demographics, look at the capital that is needed, look at the return on the capital, look at everything. If this is a business, go into it like a business. I don't feel like, I don't know why, but I'm getting some deception with some people where they may be asking for something that they don't need, and there may be a little bit of manipulation that's going in with it. Somebody could be looking at you as a cash cow. Now, this is not going to apply to everybody. We've seen in past readings where some people were dealing with, some Geminis were dealing with people that were using them, that were taking advantage of them. I think some of y'all are clearing this out, one, because there's money loss on top of you, which means I ain't got shit else to give you. The other part could be that you are being a little bit more selective with your money. But you're going to have some people that I feel like maybe trying to still come in and get something for you. I don't see the little skeleton hand. I'm going to try to find it. Let's see. We definitely have something with luck that's coming in. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's a badge on top of this person. Some of you could be dealing with a lawyer or somebody who's having legal issues that they may have to deal with. The lucky charm is not in the middle, but it is upright, which is showing some type of luck that's coming in. Some of you, there's a transformation that needs to happen, and it's in your center. So there may be some big changes that happen for you where you're not the same type of person. There's some growth that comes in. Be very specific about manifestation. Your manifestation is upside down, so it's almost like, okay, I'm trying to bring something in, but it's not coming in as quickly as I want, or as specifically as I want. So you might need to go ahead and put something on paper so that Spirit can bring something in close to what you want, because it looks like something may be too broad. But you do have the lucky charm, which means that really, if you're manifesting properly, some of you might bring in exactly what you want. I do see a key that's coming in. This could be a new home. Let's see. We have the 8 of Cups, and this is walking away from something, leaving something behind. This could be a move. 10 of Wands is showing something that got burdened, something that was heavy, and you're deciding that you're going to walk away from it. It's like, I'm not pouring my energy into it. I feel like if you're dealing with a situation that's not changing or it's kind of recurring, you're walking away. I do feel somebody is trying to block your flexibility. And the magnifying glass, yep, going around in circles. Magnifying glass is looking at something more closely. The other side is going around in circles, like we keep doing this. Be careful of somebody that is trapping you in some type of cycle. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship where it's like, okay, we keep doing the same thing over and over again. For some of you, this could even apply to not romantic, but friendship, where it's like, okay, we keep talking about this. Or you keep coming, like, I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that friend that always needs help. It's always the same person. Like, I know every year that person is going to reach out and need help because they do it every single year. And it's become a cycle. So I think for some of you, there may be something is blowing up with that. Because we had the Boom Pow, let me get it. Yeah, the Boom Pow cartoon where, they used to fight, pow, boom, or whatever. I feel like something is coming in to break some type of cycle where you're going around and around. Strength, the arm is on the other side, which is basically standing in my power. Somebody could be trying to keep you from pivoting around. And this might be spirit. Like, no, you're not going to run from a problem. You're going to face it and deal with it. So for some of you, don't be surprised if spirit kind of pushes something in your way where it's like, yeah, you're going to deal with this. Handcuffs. And then we have the vertebrae on top of it. Some of you are trying to stand your ground, but you feel like you're limited. Now, I'm not sure, because we have the 8 of Wands. I don't know if you're waiting for something, some type of message, something to come in that moves you ahead. But Spirit is kind of like, and it's in your money sector too, moving towards the middle. And this is like standing your ground. You're not limited. You're not restricted. There's nothing holding you back. So if you have an energy around you, whether this is a person, a job, or a situation where you feel like you're stuck, Spirit is like, it's not us. It's not us doing it, which means that you have to look at self-imposed bondage. What am I doing that may be keeping me from moving forward or keeping me from moving ahead is what I feel. Let's see. All right, let's look at the cards. Let's see what's going on. Because I think the biggest thing is watch your money. Watch your money management. This month may be a little tight, and who knows, maybe you bought a lot of stuff in Christmas you're trying to recoup, Gemini. Gemini. For January, Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Gemini. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, so we have Knight of Swords, and we have somebody that's impulsive. We have risk-taking, headstrong, impulsive. It's almost like I don't think about it, I just do it. And then I think about it maybe afterwards. And maybe the only time that may happen is if there's a problem. Like, say you're impulsive and you get away with it. It's like, oh, I'm going to do it again because there was no consequences to it. And I was able to do it. For some of you, though, Spirit is like, be careful. Risk-taking on something that may cause a problem. For some of you, this could be with a job or this could be with money. 3 of Pentacles. This could be a new skill set. Don't cut corners. Some of you, I feel like that you might even be thinking about going back to school, switching careers, starting something new. And Spirit is like, research it. Make sure that this is working for you. Make sure that this is going to be something that opens up for you. It may not be a bad thing, but I feel like Spirit is like, slow down and actually look into things closely to make sure that what you're going into or investing into is going to be beneficial. And this could be working with a group of people that maybe you need to know if this is going to work for you. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, it will not. You could be investing in something that is not good. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is a loss of community, monetary loss, quarrels. This could be problems with a job, problems with a family, problems with an organization. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, we have cutting corners, unreliable, unambitious. So some of you could be pouring into a project, a person, but they don't have your same drive or your same work ethic. Or you might even have somebody telling you this, that, you know, I gave you this position thinking that you were going to be okay or you're going to be good with it, but you're not working on the same level that I am, or you're not, you know, rising to the challenge. This is a general read. The conversation could go either way. You start off headstrong and impulsive. So this could be somebody telling you that, look, you know, we hired you or we gave you this position thinking that you could handle it, but maybe some of the things that you're doing, you're not really thinking through. Some of y'all might be just having problems with work, communication problems, somebody feeling like they're doing more, somebody feeling like they're not doing enough, or somebody feeling like you're not doing enough. Hangman, restrictions. That could be where I was telling you with the handcuffs, you're not bound by anything. Hangman in the upright, restriction, looking at a new perspective. Something slows down where it's like, okay, maybe I'm bored, things are not moving forward. Spirit is like, we're not holding you back. For some of you, Spirit is pushing you to either go back to school or get another job, because where you're at may not be conducive to growth for you. Eight of Wands, acceleration. Some of you might be getting some opportunity that requires travel. This could be getting a job where you're asked to go somewhere else. This could be joining an organization, but maybe there's a relocation that comes in. We saw a relocation, we saw a move. So this may be for an opportunity that's coming in. Some of you might be going off to college, but the college is somewhere else. But we do have messages that come in that require you to get up and move. All right, but we're getting Six of Cups. And we have somebody that is stuck in the past, denial, maybe not wanting to move forward. If you're in an organization where there's no growth and you're restricted, Spirit is like, we open the door for you to get up and move, but some of you are not. And it's because you're in denial about something. I'm going to stay because it's going to get better. I'm going to invest in this because the money is going to be there. But there's an immaturity and an impulsiveness that is on top of this. You might have joined something without really doing the research, or taken a job without really doing the research, or put yourself in a situation, and now Spirit is like, we're giving you a way out, but somebody is not sure they want to take the way out. King of Cups in reverse, and we have scandal, abuse, being taken advantage of. Ooh, that's not a good situation. Maybe y'all are worried about, trying to get out of some place and things are not good. Knight of Cups, manipulation. Some of y'all are dealing with a manipulator, narcissistic person. They may come off as, oh, they feel everything. They might shed a tear, but check their pockets for, the Visine, because they're not really crying. Even though they're a water energy, this person is very manipulative. They may even use seduction. This could be somebody that's, running their fingers through your hair, telling you how much they love you and everything, but it's a restrictive energy, and they may cause you to lose people around you. This could be a job where a boss is like, you're the best employee here, we're going to give you a promotion, and you've heard it 3 years in a row and the promotion is not there. But it's almost like this person is staring into your eyes, stroking your hands while they're lying to you. And over here we have denial. Maybe you know this. Spirit is like, look, we opened the door. Messages are coming in, maybe for a new job, a new opportunity, a new direction, and you're like, no, but I'm going to stay here because somebody is seducing me. But this person has a cold heart. Oh, death. In reverse, depression, unable to move on. Death in the upright is something ending because a transformation is coming in. But we saw a butterfly upside down, which means there's a delay in a transformation. Somebody is unable to move on from the manipulation or the seduction. So somebody has you, Gemini. I get it. This could be a relationship too, where it's like it's not a good relationship. Somebody could be with you for the finances, because we've seen that before in past readings where you were being used. Could somebody be using your energy against you, because you start off really headstrong, but you're impulsive. And then we have a loss of community. Is somebody, what do you call it, isolating you? And then the Hangman is sacrifice, restriction. New perspective though, like why am I doing this? And then we have the Eight of Wands, acceleration, action, travel. But somebody's in denial because of a cold-hearted person that is manipulating them, and they're unable to move forward. Judgment is coming in. Do you feel judged? Is this person judging you? Are you judging them? We have some type of awakening that's coming in. So you might be looking at a situation differently this month. Yeah, you might be looking at something differently. Let's see if it's going to move you forward, though. All right, so strength card in reverse, self doubt, lack of discipline. Judgment is a new perspective, awakening. Are you looking at somebody and it's like, okay, they're not as strong as I thought they were? Or is this somebody looking at you where it's like, oh, Gemini is not as strong as I thought they were? There's something with a perspective. Let's see. What is going on? Eight of Cups, upright, unfulfilled, walking away, new direction, turning back, no burning bridges or burning bridges. Somebody is looking at a situation where it's like, this is weak. This is underneath me, or this person is weak and this person is underneath me. Now, I don't think this is the manipulator, because the manipulator would want you to be weak because you're easy to manipulate if you're weak. So this could be Gemini. Let's see. King of Swords. Yeah. Overbearing, cruel, merciless. Some of you, I think, are seeing something in somebody where it's like, they're too weak for me, or they're putting me in a situation that's not good. You might just honestly see the manipulation. We come from being manipulated because you're like, this would be the equivalent of being, pussy whipped or dick whipped. Like, I'm being manipulated, but I like it. I can't move on. There is a little bit of a distress there because somebody is kind of like, I see the manipulation, I like it, I can't break through, but I know in the end this might not be good for me. So it almost is like having a relationship where it's real good and it's like I can't shake it off. I know in the end I might get hurt, but right now it feels good. Or this could be a friendship where I know this person may not have my best interest there, but we have fun. There's something there. But then it's almost like when you start having those quiet moments, there's a little bit of depression because I think you're afraid that it's not going to last because you see a weakness. Something is unfulfilled. At the end of the day, it's like I'm not getting everything that I need out of this. Whether this is a job, a relationship, a friendship. Ten of Cups in reverse. Sorrow, family quarrels, stress relationships. It also could be too that somebody is like, why are you dealing with this manipulator? Why are you dealing with this person that's playing games? And that could be where there's that cut where you have the devil head on one side and the demon head on the other one. You might have somebody who's getting upset or mad with that devil head. They're red, they're hot. And they're like, why are you dealing with this demon? But the manipulation and the seduction is like, I can't move on from it. Like they put a spell on me. I put a spell on you. Damn. Well, we've been there. Whether this is romantic, sexual, or a friendship, we've been somewhere where we've been stuck on the manipulation. And we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Sorrow, family quarrels, stress relationships. The Sun in reverse. Discontentment, dull feeling, a loss. And then the Five of Pentacles in reverse. A change for the better. Renewed hope. Finding employment. So if this is a job and say you're going through some shit in the workplace and somebody's like, oh, I'm going to give you a promotion for the 5th time, and they're not. And somebody is like, okay, how long are you going to stay there? You're like, but they're going to give it to me. They're looking me in the eyes. They're stroking my hand. They're telling me I'm going to get this promotion. And then you realize the awakening, the Strength card in reverse. Either I am being a fool or somebody is playing me. And they're weak for what they're doing to me because I'm unfulfilled and I'm walking away from something. Because then you get really, King of Swords in the reverse is not a nice person. And there's sorrow. So maybe somebody brings something to your attention and it makes you feel like you're crazy or you're looking crazy out here in these streets. And you're like, nah, you don't understand. But there is this anger, discontentment, I've already walked away from something. It's like, don't make you, it's almost like some of you might be feeling like somebody's making you look stupid. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, perseverance, a change for the better, finding employment, leaving a job, leaving a situation, Wheel of Fortune, something comes back. But you have somebody who's rebelling against you. For some of you, this is an organization with the Hierophant. Some of you are in a job or an organization that is restricting you. Solitude is like, I'm pulling away, hermit. Being alone. Devil in reverse, free. If you're connected to a cult, an organization, or something like that, where you know if you try to leave, you're going to be ostracized or you're going to have a problem, it's showing that you're going to pull back and you're going to leave anyway. You're just going to fade out. If this is a job, some of you might be trying to do that. Like, I'm going to leave, I'm going to find another job, and then I'm going because I'm burning bridges. I'm not going back. There's manipulation, and at some point, you're not falling for some type of manipulation. This could be somebody playing with your money, playing with your feelings, playing with your heart, playing with your livelihood. I don't know, but it's like you ain't about to be played with anymore because you don't flip. And I've seen this in a couple of other of your readings. I don't think people understand that, and depending on what other cards you have in your charts. I'm a double Libra, so I really don't have time for the bullshit. I really don't. And then I have fire energy, and then I have earth energy that is just like, fuck you and the horse you rode on. My Pisces moon doesn't really save relationships the way it should because I have so much air that I can detach. For some of you, though, you may have more water energy where it's like, oh, I want to save them. I want to be with them. My empath in me is telling me to work with them. But somebody is using that energy and trying to manipulate you because they know that your heart is good or you're soft-hearted. But at some point, they do something. I don't know what they did, Gemini, but they do something and you're like, fuck you. Fuck you. And you're like, I'm leaving. Now, some of you, you're not doing it bold. You're not doing it like a Libra would do it. Like, fuck you and the horse you rode on, and I'm going to make a Facebook post about it. You're not doing it like that. You're doing it in a way where it's like, I'm just getting quiet. I'm thinking. I'm methodical. And then one day you're going to try to call me, and you're blocked. You're blocked. And they're not going to know. You're not going to know that I slipped away in the darkness. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Oh my God. Alright, let's take the bottom card. Power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. But you got a sword. You do have a sword, Gemini. What's going on with it? What is going on with it? Oh, mirror. Now, some of the stuff that you're seeing in other people that is irritating you or frustrating you is some of the things that you also do. So you might be upset with whatever this power struggle is, but Spirit could be calling you out and being like, but look at yourself. Yeah, but I don't bet. Yeah, but look at yourself. But they did this. Spirit is like, well, look at yourself. So are you manipulating too? If you're being manipulated, is it that you're not leaving because you're also trying to manipulate? Maybe you're trying to get something to go your way while the person is trying to get it to go theirs. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. I feel like you're mirroring somebody's energy. And it may be irritating where it's like, I don't like that they do this, but for some of you, you might be doing something similar. All right, Gemini? All right, so let's see what else we got. What's going on? So we have hibernation. You could be stepping back from something because of the power struggle. Maybe you're trying to get some reflection. Remember, we did see in the cards a change of perception, the way that you're looking at somebody. Because you go in and the manipulation is there, but you like it until you don't like it. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest. So there may be some type of drama that's coming in from this power struggle where it's just too much. Maybe too much energy that's coming in. And it's like, I really need to step back from this. And remember, we did see walking away, burning bridges. Some of you may reconcile with something that you're walking away from. Maybe you have a better, clear view on it. But maybe you needed to pull away, because this might not be all the other person. With the mirror there, this could be some things that you're doing that, you need to fix or heal too. Reconciliation, the friendship, the relationship or partnership can be saved. Remember where I told you that you had somebody on the other side that had a sword that was cutting away, because we had the devil head. Let's see. We had the devil head, the sword, and the demon head. So say your family stopped talking to you because you got back with the demon. You could be reconciling with the family, or you might be cutting the family off because you want to reconcile with the demon. So it's interesting. Oh, dark night of the soul, though, after this reconciliation. You might regret doing something after the fact. You're in the midst of a spiritual awakening, but maybe there's some type of, I don't know, we have clarity here, a power struggle. Maybe the power struggle is bringing in the spiritual awakening. Dark night of the soul, where is it taking you? So we have reconciliation, dark night of the soul, spiritual, and then a positive life change. Spirit is opening something up, you seeing something clearly that brings in good things in your life. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust the project. Oh my God, the process. I was like, wait, that is not that word. So we have, I'm hibernating, maybe to reconcile with something that I could have walked away from. Dark night of the soul is showing something is heavy before it gets better. Let's see, are you going to pull away from it? The void, though, covering up something with addiction. So we have a positive life change. You need healing. There's something that spirit is changing, but then we kind of go back into a void of something that needs to be changed. Core values. Make yourself a priority. So it's like you got to be honest about something going on in your life and really stand up for you. So I don't know. This reconciliation could be bad, or this could be good. Some of you might be going back to something that makes you question, am I doing the right thing? Are you going back because you want to go back? Are you going back because you're being manipulated to go back? Are you reconciling something because it's supposed to be? Or is it because somebody is forcing it? You're very smart. Geminis are extremely intelligent. The only issue that I see with Geminis are the ones that are more emotionally connected. Like most Geminis are not. Let's be honest. Most air signs, we mimic emotional connections. We don't really get emotionally connected. That means when we think we're in love, there's a response to it. But really what we're doing is, if I'm with this person, are they going to make my life better for me? That's the logical. Am I doing this for me? The emotional stuff comes in if you have other watery planets there. But for some, we mimic emotions because it's like, well, this is how you're supposed to love somebody. This is what you're supposed to do. We looked at too many movies, too many TVs. We're reading too many romance novels, and it's not really love for us. So I don't know. There's something that needs to be healed, because I feel like somebody is not really living in their truth. And I don't know if this is you or the other person, but I feel like that there's a healing that's coming in because there's clarity. There's clarity with something. If you're pouring into something that's not beneficial to you, you are going to walk away from it, because at a certain point, it's not logical. It doesn't have anything to do with feelings at that point. It's almost like it's not logical for me to be in a relationship. It's not logical for me to be in this friendship. It's not logical for me to keep giving you money. It's not logical for me to keep carrying you. It's not logical for me to stay at this job. You're getting the logic with air signs is always going to win out. Every single time. Even the ones that want to be in love. It's always the logic. All right, Gemini. Let me know in the comments what's going on. I love y'all.